So, good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is doing what they're supposed to be doing, trying to build their legacy for themselves, doing what they're supposed to do. So, you know, what's grinding my gears today? It really was on yesterday, but I wasn't feeling all that great. And because Drew Brees made a comment about Colin Kaepernick kneeling with the national anthem and calling it disrespectful. So, this is what I don't know. You know what? Y'all leave Drew alone. Okay? Leave Drew alone. And the reason why I'm saying leave Drew alone is because he's white and don't know the struggle and will never know the struggle. He knows what America means to him. And he's white. See, that's that. See, some at some places you have to let this go. If they just white and they don't know any better. I have people ask me that all the time. Why do white people do this? Why do they do that? Because they're white. Their world is completely different than ours. Completely different. And you have to remember that with them. I had a dude I work with. Now, if he was racist, he did a very good job covering it up at work. But he would have the Confederate flag. He had it in his apartment that I heard. And but he explained to me what the Confederate flag meant to him. And for him, it wasn't racist. It was about the um, winning of the South and the victory for the South. And so, with him explaining it like that, I wasn't upset at him because, like I said, racism wasn't even in the mix upon that explanation. So, I can't get mad at him about that. You can't get mad at Drew Brees because he can't relate. No matter what, he just can't relate. That's it. You know, we don't know if Drew Brees is an undercover racist. We don't know that. Only certain people know the answer to that question. Now, if he really is a racist, then hey, that debunks him, and you're gonna have some serious issues in that locker room, Drew. But that's why I'm trying to help him at this point. I'm saying that for him because he's white. Like I said, they cannot. That's why they ask is because they can't relate. They will never be able to relate. They never will be able to understand because it's not their life. You can't get upset at somebody being a product of their environment. Now, it's rather unfortunate that he doesn't know that life. It's unfortunate for us that we do know that life. We shouldn't have to be bothered with the stuff like that. No one should have to be bothered with stuff like that. But I still have said it before. It is ingrained in our minds. It's a stigma that's in our minds. It's taught everywhere. Some just teach it worse than others. It is a part of our history and culture to be separate. And it never should have been taught that way. It never should have. And like I said, y'all still wonder why we having a problem now? Because we were born of this. The white people, that's our history. That's what we know. Do you realize you are asking people to change history? You know how hard that is? Some people can't even accept change in their own personal lives. If you honestly think a motherfucker want to undo hundreds of years of the shit they already know, that's going to be hard to break down. hard. And we're not gonna forget it. We may change our way of thinking, but we're not gonna fucking forget it. There's no way, no one should forget about the history of their country. You shouldn't. But the different perspective, change the way of thinking, that's what needs to be changed. So y'all leave Drew alone. Drew don't know any better. And this is the time for the black NFL team members to come to Drew, go out to lunch or have dinner and have a meal at somebody's house, or even a neutral. Well, make it a neutral party, a neutral team members party. Y'all need to get together, the black team members, because I don't know if he still plays for New Orleans. I don't know if he still plays for the Saints. Shit, I hope I got the right team together. Hell, I don't keep up that serious. I think it's the Saints. Shit. But whatever team he fucking play for, all you black players, if y'all are still on the contract, y'all need to get together and talk to Drew. And tell him, hey, Drew, look, okay? Bruh, you can't be saying stuff like that, first of all. Okay? Second of all, it's making it look like you don't give a fuck. Okay? Third of all, you can't relate. And when you not being able to relate, or maybe you should have said that you're not able to relate, but you know that's what the national anthem means to you. And I think he did say that, but still, this wasn't a time for him to come out with it like this. Next. So I'm still trying to figure out what the problem is of kneeling for that. Because see what Colin Kaepernick knows. He knows he kneels for his football members when they're hurt. Right? That has been a thing all over the world. And I'm from Texas, so I know football. We've been doing football. Well, I've been doing football since middle school. I've been involved in the hoopla of football since middle school. And that's what the hell they do when there's an injured player on either team. They kneel for their brother. So you can't get mad at Colin Kaepernick for the shit that he knows as well, and for what he feels also. The only thing I can think of as to why he kneels during the national anthem is because A, it's us. B, it needs to be let known. Be let known that I'm kneeling for my brother. That's it. I'm kneeling for my brother. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know why? Because he's doing it for a racist cause. Racism is part of our country. And that's what Colin knows. He knows America, and he knows about kneeling for his brother. And all he did was take it a step further and kneel for his brother. That's it. That's it. He wasn't trying to be disrespectful. He wasn't trying to do any of that. That's not a dig. Just because he's kneeling for his brother, that's not a dig at the other men that have failed for our country. The bottom line is, that's what the fuck happened. These black men have failed for their country. That's it. There is no more or less. And why people try to make shit out more than what it is? People do that shit all the time, and y'all motherfuckers need to stop that shit. You need to stop. Read what's actually there. Do something about what's actually happening. Don't make shit up. Or what did Kevin say? Don't change the narrative. Because you're going to be missing the point if you change the narrative. So, I'm sure they're going to talk more about this. But I'm just sharing how I felt about it when he said it. Because, like I said, he's white. And like I said, it really, really is that simple. And that's just the answer. That's all. And people have laughed at me when I've said that. But I mean, it's the truth. He's white. And they say those things, and I've said that too. They say shit because they don't know what to say. They're at a loss for words, and they don't know what to fucking say. So I would say give him a free pass. Give Colin a free pass, because Colin could see this shit before it actually escalated and spiraled out of control to where it is now. But yeah, make this a moment. You black team members need to make this a learning moment for Drew. Go talk to him nicely. Go talk to him and educate him on the things he needs to be educated on, because he's really not on this one. You got to think about got to think about outside of the box, and you got to think about how everybody's feeling, not just you, bruh. How everybody is. So help Drew out. Hopefully he won't. Hopefully he won't fuck up any fan base for this one. I hope he doesn't. But yeah, that's what's grinding my gears. We got a long way to go. Baby steps, people. Baby steps. We still got a long way to go. Next, something else that tripped me out. I'm reading my feed on Instagram, and I'm seeing where somebody posted about Aaron Klobuchar making a comment about Derek Chauvin getting an upgrade on that sentence, on that charges. First thing I thought to myself, I'm ready for you to go too. Why? I'm like, why are you even commenting? But you know, that's something. I'm gonna let that go. I'm gonna let that go. How I'm feeling about that. Go on, go on, wrap this up. But again, yeah, people, just don't knock Drew. Don't knock a person that doesn't know the struggle and will never know the struggle. Don't knock a person for that, because I mean, like I said, they white. Just help Drew out next time, okay? And when it comes to, like I said, Colin, I believe the young brother was on to something. So, and he was. And I'm glad he took his stand then, just like everybody else is taking their stand now. But still be smart. Be strategic in what you're doing. If you are. That's all that we ask. Don't do nothing that's going to hurt us. Do everything to help us. That's what we need. That's what we asking for. Take care, everybody.